I think it was a perfect storm because I don't think he planned on leaving a year ago. I think it was the combination of LeBron, I think, was really bothered by that Genie Bus story from 6, 7 months ago, where they talked about the Lakers basically being over the LeBron experience. And when LeBron said, I think pretty honestly in the locker room, I thought me and Genie had a good relationship. Like, I thought we were good. And that the Lakers didn't, appreciate him. I think that was a piece of it. I think you saw some of it when LeBron said to the fans courtside, they put me on the shelf. They put me on the shelf when after Luka and AR had gotten hurt and he had to kind of take over again. I think you saw in his podcast with Nash when he was like, I surveyed the landscape with the team, realized this is the role I needed to play for now. That they were casting their lot, understandably. This part I don't hold against the Lakers with Luka and AR, and then he got a taste of in that series, DeMonze, against the Rockets and then the Thunder. He got a taste of, oh man, yeah, in the biggest moments, I can still do this. And I don't want to be... It's one thing to be best supporting actor. It's another to show up in the credits and cast in order of appearance. And so all of those things, then plus the fact that the Lakers, I think, were planning on lowballing him. The fact that nobody within the Lakers did this press conference. LeBron James is still one of the 10 best players in the league, or gave this statement, I should say. And obviously, he's worthy of a max contract. He's been a max. He has given the Los Angeles Lakers max level production every year he's been here, including 2 years ago when he finished 6th in MVP voting, and this past year when he was the tip of the spear for a shocking playoff upset. With that said, we are trying to do our best to maximize out contention right now with Luka. So, we're hoping to work with LeBron and Rich Paul on something that respects the fact that he's a max level player and also respects the fact that we need to add a lot to the roster. There's none of that shit. It was just a lot of behind the scenes. Nobody else can offer him any money. What do you, go ahead.
What would lowballing LeBron look like? Like, what number is that? Because
anything, go ahead.
You're saying he's a max player, but like, he isn't himself. He isn't himself. He is obviously still great, but he is not his full self. And I understand a team being like,
but I don't need to. I'm not measuring LeBron against peak LeBron. I'm measuring LeBron against the other max players in the league.
And
that's all. So here's my question.
Hold up for a second, because I want to pause before we continue, since Nick Wright is reacting to the reports about LeBron James potentially leaving the Lakers. Here's what really stands out to me, and you won't believe how this unfolded. The Lakers reportedly came in with what many viewed as a low-end contract offer, and it almost felt like they expected LeBron James to turn it down. Once that happened, the message seemed pretty clear. Their attention was shifting elsewhere instead of building around him. The spotlight had officially moved. This was now Luka Doncic's franchise. From that point on, it looked like LeBron James was already preparing for what could be his next chapter away from Los Angeles. What makes this even more interesting is that plenty of Lakers fans had been criticizing LeBron James for years, and those same conversations only grew louder as the situation developed, because many believe he keeps moving from one team to another. That's the narrative a lot of people are pushing right now. With all of that in mind, let's jump back into the clip and see what Nick Wright has to say.
just said, yeah, let's pay Austin Reeves $42 million.
Yeah,
a
no.
year.
Yeah.
We are excited. No, I did that math wrong. My apologies. $46 million a year. We are excited to do that. Detroit, someone else can offer him 45. We're not letting that happen. 46. That is what Austin Reeves is worth. The Los Angeles Lakers right now. For next year, we are excited to pay him $46 million. Is LeBron James right now better than Austin Reeves? Is he? If he is, then I guess he's worth. Then I guess lowballing is offering him under 46.
With the other side of
that's
it being
the-
Austin Reeves getting paid, I understand. I feel like they probably should have shopped Reeves and tried to build around Luka and LeBron. But yeah.
But so that the thing is this, it's not just, and this is what everyone, so let's just get into the Lakers stuff right now. Because this is the other piece of it that, like, what do we think? Here's another question. What do we think Kawhi Leonard is about to sign with the Toronto Raptors for? I'm curious. It said 2-year extension. I got smart money that says that 2 years comes in at least $45 million a year, maybe more. Brandon Ingram makes $40 million a year. Was just the best player in a Kawhi trade. LeBron, this is the old, meme, stop me when I say someone this guy's better than, I don't have to just go to like bad contracts. Because I don't want to just compare him to bad contracts, but I do want to. Trae Young, the Hawks just said 4 years, $212 million for Trae Young. Sweet, okay. So I'm not even saying, and this is nobody. It's the way it's phrased. When we talk about the Warriors missing the play-in again and Steph being banged up and injured again, nobody says a mumbling word. He's the highest paid player in the league by a lot. If Steph Curry is worth $63 million and nobody says he's an impediment to the Warriors contending, then what's LeBron worth?
All right, that's going to wrap up this one, and I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by the channel. We just heard Nick Wright break down the situation surrounding LeBron James after reports about his departure from the Lakers. According to this perspective, everything changed once the Lakers came in with what many saw as a disappointing contract offer. It reportedly fell well short of what LeBron James was looking for, and in my opinion, that didn't happen by accident. Then, a little over a week ago, LeBron James fueled even more speculation with his Instagram post that hinted he was moving on from the Lakers. Now the biggest question is where he ends up next, and you won't believe how many possibilities are already being discussed. Personally, I think the Cavaliers have a real chance of bringing him back. That's my prediction, although there's also the possibility he targets another contender. If the goal is one last championship, expect him to look for the best situation available. If you ask me, the Warriors are still a team worth watching. So for me, it comes down to the Warriors or the Cavaliers. Either way, this offseason is shaping up to be one of the most interesting in recent memory. I think the next several weeks are going to be filled with non-stop rumors and breaking updates. And don't be surprised if a lot of those stories are coming from people connected to LeBron's camp. That includes Rich Paul and the rest of his team as they help shape the conversation. Once all the speculation settles down, that's when LeBron James will finally make his decision public. He'll reveal the franchise he's chosen to the entire basketball world. And when that happens, it's going to dominate every headline. With that said, I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Where do you think LeBron James ends up next?